Well, it's August the 5th, and it's about midnight, and I'm recording this simply because I'm understanding a lot of things now that uh, is probably going to cause me a lot of trouble. But still, um, I've been reading my Bible for 45 years, and I know that I don't know very much still, even though I've been reading such a long time. But I'm understanding that the governments of the world don't care about you or me, and they don't care about whether you live or die, and they don't care about your family, your friends, or anything else that you have going on in your life. As individuals, the government, the people who work there, they have their own wives and kids and families, but the government don't care about them as individuals either. It's all about a number and who you are and uh, what your rank is, these kind of things. Credibility. Uh, Hitler, he numbered people, and he numbered the Jews, the babies, the gypsies, the Germans, and everybody that was in his circle. Where he took over, all the nations that he took over, all the cities that he took over, everybody was numbered. And you can't take that out of the history of the events that took place. It just cannot be taken, excuse me, you can't take it out. So we have to come to terms with it. And there's too many things that surround that time that lets me know that there's a lot of things that are being preached as the things to come still are things that has already taken place and already happened. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up is you and me, we got to have a little bit of sense of this thing, because if we don't know what's happened in the past, there's no possible way we're going to be able to be aware of the future. Now, I tell folks all the time that we have been deceived as a nation and as a people, but not just this country, all the countries of the world. This idea that Jesus is going to come and take the church before the mark of the beast is sweet, and I really would like to tell you that that's the truth, but I can't tell you with a good clear conscience today that that is the truth, because I'm also numbered, and you're numbered, and my number is in my head or in my hand, and so is yours. Your memory is your forehead. It's in your head, your memory. And we have to have that number to buy, sell, or trade it, or we can't. Go try it. You just turn this off and go somewhere and try to get a loan or get utilities or water turned on at your home, or to visit the doctor, the hospital bill, or run credit checks, any of these things, and you're going to have a number. Now, folks, nobody tried to kill us uh, if we refused this. Nobody tried to kill us. But the thing is, you can't buy or sell or trade if you don't do it. And that's enough right there to do battle. And that's enough right there to keep you and me um, from doing what we think we should do. So we all are involved. We all have this common ground. We all have received a number, and we've all accepted it, whether you like it or you don't like it. We have. And so we've got to come to terms with what we're going to do now, after the fact. So my thoughts was this. I've ripped up mine and I throwed it in the garbage can, and I threw my driver's license in the garbage can, and I tried to live without it for about 3 years, 3.5 years. And I've learned that if you're going to live and stay alive, it's not possible for you to do it. But one thing that God did show me was that I could overcome it. And the way I overcome being numbered is by the testimony that I have about Jesus Christ, who He is, and that He is the Lord. And my testimony is about Jesus Christ. And I believe with all of my heart that His blood has been applied to my life and cleansed me from the sins of my past, my present, and my future. I don't know everything, but I know that. I know I've been born again. I know that my hope rests only in the promises of God and not in anything else. I'd like to be able to say that I had wealth and that I had a house and nice this, nice that, nice this, but I can't tell you that. I'm a poor man. As far as material things goes, I don't have no desire much for material things. But what I do have a desire about is to keep my mind straight and to keep my eyes focused on Jesus and who Jesus is. And the fact that we have all been numbered, we all, in the whole world, we've all gotten numbered. They've lied to us and they've tricked us. But here we are. So what are we going to do with it? I'd like to get you to join with me and let's do something about it. So in the future, if enough of you will like this video and will share it and maybe subscribe to what I'm saying here, I can show you what we can do and how we can overcome it. Not only that, how we can be a successful ministry, people of God involved in all of this stuff. God's got a way for all of us to do the things that we need to do, including the preaching of the gospel in our times. But we're not going to see no great signs and miracles and wonders until we come to the knowledge of the truth. So that's my challenge for you now, is to go look it up, read your Bible, do some research on the number system and the identification system, and then get back in touch with me. That's my homework for you today, is to go do some research on the number system, the Third Reich, identification numbers, and the Social Security number, the Social Security Act. Just go do research on that, and then we'll talk some more later. God bless you. Until the next time, in the name of Jesus, I love you. Bye.